Hello again. I have an amazing story of a near-death experience that I've read in the book Evidence of Afterlife by Jeffrey Long. And that near-death experience is on the website, the nderf.org, and it's really amazing. I named it the Yellow Bubbles. You're going to see why. I'm going directly to the important part that I find it really, really good. So it's in the question: did you have any psychic, paranormal, or other special gifts following the experience you did not have prior to the experience? And the person replies, yes, my brother in law died in 2000. He did not believe in an afterlife. I was on the phone with my sister who lived in Walnut Creek, California. All at once, I only could see yellow, like someone put a yellow sheet of paper in front of my eyes. Then it was gone, and in my den it was filled with bubbles, thousands of bubbles. This kept happening, the color yellow, then gone. Thousands of bubbles, then gone. Then I had a voice in my head saying, tell her, tell her, tell her. It became so loud I couldn't even hear my sister anymore. I then said, Marcia, I have to tell you something. It makes no sense. I'm not crazy, but I have to tell you. Yellow bubbles. She couldn't believe it. She was happy, so happy. She then told me one night her husband Bob and they watched a movie called Houdini, not sure spelled right. Bob was making a comment of being no afterlife. Marcia told him she would think of a secret word known only to each, and whoever went first, if there was an afterlife, to somehow get the secret word to the one left here. To my surprise, that was the secret words, yellow bubbles. She picked them because it made no sense. Nobody would ever just blurt out those words unless one of them were telling them to. My sister Marcia called one evening and I told her to watch the news. Something was going to happen on the Golden Gate Bridge in the next week, in which many people would be there. I wanted her to call her if it happened. She called it, did someone try to jump? It's really interesting, this report. I'm going to just read now the summary of what happened. Experience description. I won't go into how I ended up where I did, but there I was in a small aluminium boat looking at the huge black wall, knowing in a few seconds we would hit and thinking I can only do what I can do. I couldn't remember until a few months ago what happened next. The aluminium boat hit the barge, the boat flipped toward the barge, I fell into the water, I hit my head on the barge, went under the barge, started swimming around trying to find the side to swim out from under. No matter where I went, I couldn't find my way out. I couldn't believe this was how I was going to die. I thought about my son in ninth grade, and I was not going to finish raising him, and how bad it will be for him, and wishing I could stay to see him grown up. I gave up, quit swimming, and let myself go. Then thought of David again, and gave it one last try. Which way to go? I'm right-handed, I'll go right. I rolled my hands on the metal, then finally, no metal. Then I twisted to get out from under, and then I remember extreme cold, then complete calm and happiness. I heard she was no pulse. Oh my God, oh my God. I was then out of body, so light, so free, so content to just be. Everyone was so upset, so desperate to help me. I didn't need help. I was fine and so happy. More happier than I ever felt. At peace with the feeling of acceptance and love. It was more overpowering than anything I ever felt. I then realized I knew things. It was all so simple. People make things so difficult. It didn't have to be. What really caught my interest is knowing why we can't use all of our brain potential. Whoa, what a eye-opener. We have knowledge of this side with us, all the time, in our heads. But to live here and learn, what we must to grow in understanding of emotional pain, physical pain, complete loneliness, complete helplessness. That part of the brain is asleep for as long as our heart is beating. When our heart stops, our complete knowledge returns. Everyone who dies sees and hears what they need for their crossover to be as calmly accepted to them as possible. Wait, there is more I want to remember. Then I'm so cold. Oh, no, I'm back. I heard I want to go back. I was given CPR. I had no pulse or heartbeat. This is the hardest school. This is the hardest school I could ever go to. I'm not finished. There is more I have to do. More I have to learn. It will be harder now knowing where I could be. It's really interesting, this report. If you want to read the complete report, I will put the link below the video so you guys can watch it. I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.